Hey man, how are you?
Hi everyone.
Alright, your adoring fans. Okay, let's get straight into it. Let's start with today's sprint race. Great start, really great start. You led half the way and you finished third eventually. We still think it's a decent result. We all think it was a great ride. You still have an 11 points gap, but how do you feel about this?
I'm not happy, honestly, because we found that a good setup yesterday. This morning my pace was incredible. Qualifying went perfectly, and then in the race I started well, but after 4 or 5 laps I started to struggle a lot with the front of the bike, with the front tire. And it was, I'm not happy about that because my feeling was that I was able to fight for a win today, and losing it in the last lap is always a shame, but we have to be happy.
Yeah, it's a race after all, but third was still good. Amazing qualifying session today, grabbing that pole position right at the end. You're waiting, you're looking around. Was that a strategy, or were you you're leaving it till very, very late, or was it a little bit of good fortune, or was it a little bit of luck? What happened in the pole position ride?
I was the perfect lap. I did the maximum, and I know perfectly that it was very important to start again from the front row. Being pole position is even better with the all-time lap record, so it's fantastic. Yeah. But it's so useful for the race, starting already at the top, and I tried to do the maximum goals in the race, but wasn't enough to win.
All right. Now, speaking of the pole position, what do you think you need to do tomorrow to ensure that pole position becomes the top of the podium finish? Are you concerned about the weather? What do you need to do tomorrow?
Pushing and win.
Really? Nice and simple.
This is the objective. We know that something happened today because our potential was to continue being first position and maintain the gap. But I started to struggle in a strange way. So we had luck that it's Saturday, so we can check the data and understand better what happened, but my feeling wasn't the best.
Right. Now, I've always wanted to know this. Now, this would be the third season in a row that you're fighting for the World Championship title. Is there more pressure being the World Champion, defending the title, or more pressure fighting to become World Champion? Which is it?
It's difficult in many ways, in both ways. Fighting for winning the title is always our maximum ambitions, and we are trying always to be very competitive. Not easy this year's more because we fight against another Ducati, and we can clearly see our data. So the gap that maybe sometimes we can have is less or more.
Right.
So nothing is more complicated but more dynamic.
How do you handle the stress though? The pressure, the stress. Do you meditate? Do you swim? What do you do? Watch movies?
I like this pressure, so it's okay.
Okay, good. Pressure is good then.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you know what? This